18 months of trading my $4,000 live account. Where has it landed me? I just posted a short with an update after being MIA for 4 months. So I figured why not give details in a full-length YouTube video. First of all, if you're looking for some get rich quick, trading is the best, trading is super easy, check out my Lamborghini. You're at the wrong spot. If you're trying to learn from someone that might learn how to trade, because I haven't done it yet, clearly, then you're in the right spot. I'm just gonna spill out all my thoughts onto this video because I was just talking super basic in the short I posted with the update. So I figured why not expand on some things. I'm not trying to hit the algorithm with this. I'm just on here talking, no cuts, no music, whatever. I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm thinking. I log a lot of data, so why not go through it? First of all, if you didn't see the short, $4,000 cash account, that's the one I've been trading for 18 months. $4,000 is 90% in drawdown. So that account is at $400 value, liquid, whatever you want to call it. No active trades at the moment. Because obviously I'm a scalper. If you've seen any of my content, future scalping, in and out within 10, 20 minutes, whatever. So $400 after 18 months. Looking back 12 months ago, I thought $4,000 would be 30K by now. Just a couple of easy math, easy equations, I should say. 5% returns a month, compounded. Delusional, absolutely delusional. Already told all my friends, dude, just wait. In 1 year, I'm gonna. But now, obviously, I learned that I was just dreaming and we're in reality now. 90% drawdown, if you forgot. So what went wrong? I said on my short, trading can't be simple. It can't be simple. I'm going to try not to swear. It might come out eventually if I crash out on myself. But whatever. Trading can't be simple, okay? I thought it was. I was down a little bit in the count, like 2K or something. Brought it back up to 3,000 something. I'm ready for it to rocket. I did some back testing. I saw 50% returns a month. Oh my God, I was getting excited. I was writing up my 2-week notice to quit my job, texting all my friends, ready to flip on them, switch up on your day ones. Sorry. But yeah, I was feeling good. And then right there when I'm feeling good is when it all comes down. But why was I feeling good? From those back tests, like I said. And the issue was they were too simple. I said 50% returns. Some of them were like even 5%, 10%, 12%, whatever. I want to show you what I'm talking about in a second. Don't worry. I'm not just going to be full bald head yapping for 15 minutes or however long this video goes. I don't know. So let me transfer to the screen so you can look at something. This is this is my live account, right? The $4,000 you see here dropped down to 400. And that feel good moment was right here, 3,500. Look at that 2-month gain. I think this is $1,000 on a $4,000 account. This is amazing. I'm feeling good. If you want to see the table up here, like 30% gains in 1 month. Compound that over 2-3 years. Oh my, this account is at, I don't know, 15K. I'm not good with math. I think 50K, whatever. But you get my point. I'm feeling good. Everything crumbles down. Why? I thought trading was simple. It can't. Why did I think it was simple? Let me take you to this other spreadsheet. Of course, I love my spreadsheets. I told you I love data. You're going to see some data. So this is what I engraved in my brain. Now let me explain what this is. This is my 5-minute breakout strategy, similar to opening range breakout. You see 935, 940. So 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes after open, I'm going to take a breakout. 5R, 4R. Just let it go. Let it do its thing. Let me do another zoom for you. Yeah, perfect. And this is when it all comes crashing down. Look at this, 17% monthly gain, 25%, 12, 13. I even had the number of trades that would be in a month. I knew this one wasn't going to happen every day, and these are very common. Okay? This is why is simple a bad thing? Because this is averaging about 6 months of data. Okay? Averaging. That's a key word because that's simple, right? You take a bunch of trades, average it. Oh, you're guaranteed 12%, but Once you do more detailed back testing, then you realize that's not reality. So how did I get this? Well, I went through from September 2024 to, what was this? April, I think, 2025. You see the date scroll on the left. But I went through and manually on TradingView, or I think I downloaded a whatever FX replay to go further back. And I went to every time on the 5-minute chart to see how far the potential ticks, if I took that breakout, how far did it go? And you see some of these are 7R, some are 1R. And I'm not going to bore you with this in too much detail, but basically that brings me over to here where you see things are looking good, okay? This is analyzing all those numbers I did over the past 6-7 months. A 3% risk per trade, 33% monthly gains, 13%. So 3% is a lot. The numbers you saw previously was 1% risk, I think, or 2. And all the trades, this is averaging all the data. So I'm on my high horse. I'm like, it's so easy. All you need is 2 steps. Wait for the 5-minute candle, take the break, stop at the other side, and just let it ride, and you get 30%. But why doesn't this work? Because it's too simple. It is too simple, okay? And I learned, right? Go back over here. I learned 3,500 to 400. I lost $3,000. Anyway, don't average your back testing. 6 months is not enough data. So what do I do instead? I said I need more details, okay? So I went and I tracked every, I wrote a Python script to track every 5-minute candle break. Look at this, 8 a.m. all the way to 12 p.m. And I still was averaging the returns. I thought this was better. I said, oh man, this is so much data. This has to be right. Same thing. I'm not going to bore you again with more data. In summary, same thing. I just started taking those. You see, I have my Pi summary tab here. Started taking more, right? Reduced the RR actually because I saw better results and much more humble monthly percent return gains, right? I'm looking at 3, 6, 5. I was never up early enough for these, so never took those. But 5%, 3%, each one of these I took. Spoiler alert, it did not work out because we're at $400. So how do you avoid this simple way of backtesting? Well, this is when you bring out big guns, okay? It can't be simple, so you need a more complex strategy. And so I started coding. I'm not going to go through code, obviously. This is a trading video. But I'm going through code. This right here is ORB, if you know, opening range breakout. Bunch of people, try not to curse, people on Instagram, whatever, social media, talking about this is the easiest strategy. It's simple. Trading is so simple. Just take this. Well, I'm going to make a more in-depth video on the actual backtest results. But this is what you get, okay? 60% drawdown. You can see that there. 61% drawdown. Think about that. You're managing money for someone. They give you $1 million and you're 60% in drawdown. I'm not too sure the math on that, but I think 1 million, you're at 400K. Imagine they check in for their balance and you tell them, hey, your account is at 400,000. First of all, they're not going to like that. Second of all, how do you manage risk at that point? Do you keep taking full size risk on all your trades? Because you're down here. Look at this. You're down here and you're going to continue taking the same risk. That's why it recovers. It recovers because you're still taking the same amount of risk, but ideally you take way less risk. Anyway, we'll get in details. But you see from 2023 to almost 2025, you make no money. 2 full years of trading and you're at 0% gains. Now 2021 to 2023, that looks fantastic. I wish it was always like that. But that's what detailed backtesting gets you. And that's what I'm leaning towards more. I'm definitely not trading opening range breakouts, but I'm focused more on session volume profile, volume, and candlestick analysis, basically. Even EMAs, started using EMAs. I want to do one more detailed backtest to show SMC, ICT concepts don't work. Liquidity sweep, inverse fair value gap, bro. I passed my fund. Shut. We're not crashing today. We're not crashing. And I think that summarizes everything I wanted to say. We're at $400, 90% drawdown. Oh, if you just took ORB, opening range breakout, you'd only be at 60% drawdown. I would have blown the account by now. Anyway, we're at there, $400. Don't trade simple. Learn to build intuition. That's what I'm trying to do as well. It kind of feels like gambling because you don't have a set in stone strategy, because trading can't be simple. You need to rely on your emotions. You need to trade with emotions is what I'm thinking. Not confirmed yet. Just giving my thoughts, remember? So that's what I'm building on. A little bit of intuition, a little bit of a more complex strategy. Like you said, I threw three things at you. I have the order flow volume, the session volume profile, candlestick analysis, and EMA. So 4 things actually. I'm trying to get all those to line up with each other. Or sometimes I'll just take it, and if I'm feeling it, I'll go for it. One more change actually I'll throw in there. Maybe it's useful, maybe it's not, but all my trades were on the wrong side when I was doing those 5-minute breakouts. All my trades were on the wrong side. My intuition for where the market was going was on the wrong side. So I'll get in a trade and I'd have a big stop on a 5-minute candle, which is decent size most of the time. And it would go through that stop and just keep going. So it wouldn't just tick me out and go the other direction. No, I'd be completely wrong. I think the market's going up. No, not even an inch up from my entry. I basically top ticked longs every time. So now my stops are a lot more tighter. You know, if it stops me out, I'm probably on the wrong side anyway. I'm seeing it a little better, I think, but you'll get the updates. I think that's all I want to talk about. Real simple video. Hopefully I didn't stick to the data for too long, but that's basically everything I'm going through right now. Hopefully I can do more of these, give you guys more updates. And best of luck to me, man. Hope you guys learned something.